Hello, good people. Welcome back to Meme Deck Monday. I am feeling a little bit sick today, but we press on in the name of the meme. And that meme today is Ninjutsu Art of Transformation. A user by the name of Lucas in my Discord brought this up recently. And I remembered that I played this in a stream. I can't remember which stream this was. It was a long time ago. And I'm like, why don't I revisit this? So I took some ideas from my old list and some of the ideas that Lucas posted in the Discord, sort of put them together, and this is what I came up with. So Ninjutsu Art of Transformation is the card that we are playing the deck around today, and this card has a lot of text on it. So for those of you who don't know what this card does, I'm going to go ahead and read it for you. This is a continuous trap. It says activate this card by tributing one face-up ninja monster. Special summon one beast, winged beast, or insect monster from your hand or deck whose level is less than or equal to the level the tributed monster had on the field +3. When this card leaves the field, destroy that monster. That's a very long sentence. But basically, we are taking our ninja monsters, our Strike Ninja, Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke, and White Ninja, and we are tributing them with Ninjutsu Art of Transformation to summon out the big boy, Big Koala. This is a very easy way to just put some big attack points on the board, right? And it's also a good way of dodging removal, which I think is really cool. So like, say you're attacking your Sasuke into a spy and your opponent really doesn't want the spy to die because you look like a warrior deck. They Saku, your Sasuke, you just chain Ninjutsu Art of Transformation, you summon out Big Koala, you have dodged Saku, and now you have this huge monster on the board to still attack over that spy with. It's really, really cool when used that way. It's just kind of cool in general, right? Summon out giant Big Koala for free. It's pretty awesome. Since all of our ninjas are warrior monsters, of course, we're going to be playing a little bit of a warrior package beyond the ninjas. We do have one copy of Mataza, one DD Assailant, one Exiled Force, and one DD Warrior Lady. I opted not to go like any farther and play like the Dons of Lug and Blade Knights of the World and stuff. We're just kind of using our toolbox here as some like extra removal. Mataza is a dark, so it goes pretty well with Strike Ninja. Dons of Lug would as well, but I think Mataza actually pairs a little bit better with it. Not only is it good against the control matchups that could give us some problems, but it is also good with return. So Mataza just, pushes a whole bunch of damage, so opted to go for that in that slot. We do, of course, have a BLS because we are playing Lights and Darks, and I hear BLS is a good card to go for, right? And then, of course, we are rounding it out with Breaker and Tribe. For spells, not much to talk about. Good stuff. And then My Body is a Shield, so like we have protection from removal with Ninjutsu Art of Transformation, but now we can protect our Big Koala as well. We might be able to just like force through a whole bunch of damage. So I think My Body as a Shield is going to be a good card for this deck. For traps, of course, we do have all 3 copies of Ninjutsu Art of Transformation, as well as 3 copies of Solemn Judgment, 1 return that we talked about, and the rest are, just the good power traps of the format. For the side, we're looking at 2 King Tiger Wonghus, 1 Zombra the Dark, which is not great with return, but, return's kind of just like a feature of the deck. We're not really trying to make return pop off, so I think it's totally fine to play this for the warrior matchup. 1 Archer, 1 level 2 to round out our warrior toolbox in the side here. 1 Morphing Jar, taking a page out of the warrior deck siding recently. This card's just really good against Turbo. They gain a whole bunch of card advantage. They leave it in their hand. You flip Morphing Jar, they die. Fantastic. Spells, 1 Walk, 1 Smashing Ground, 1 Book of Moon. Traps, 3 full copies of Sakuretsu Armor. We are not losing to aggro today. A couple of Dust Tornadoes, and 1 card that I really like in decks that play return, Cease Fire. This is not very good with Big Koala, of course, but this card's just impressed me a lot recently. I think this is definitely an underrated card, so it is slotting in here in the side. That is our deck. Let's go ahead and take this out on the ladder and see how it does. All right, we are here with our first match. We are breaking out the old Troll Mole account. I believe this is where I originally streamed with the deck. So just kind of left the deck on there. Always love to pull out this account as a little treat. We do have a ninja and we do have Big Koala. We do not have the Art of Transformation just yet. Drawn 2 DD Warrior Lady, which is pretty nice. And I think I just want to lead on Sasuke. Yeah, we'll leave the DD Warrior Lady for removal. This is totally fine. Get on in there. Scapegoat. Ugh. All right, we're going to have a tough time here, but that is okay. I will set Mirror Force and I'll pass the turn. This stops any like Thousand Eyes Restricts or something from coming down. It doesn't stop it from coming down, but it does stop it. Oh, Reasoning. I do have an answer to Jinzo. I'm just gonna call 8. I don't want to deal with a Demok. All right, love to see Pot of Greed go. All right, fantastic. Calling 8. Good stuff. Premature Burial's gone, so they can't Prima. They are going to meta. Okay. That's fine. Not too worried about this. I have the Mirror Force. Also, just have like DD Warrior Lady as a follow-up. Let's see what happens here. Just attacking with Tear. We'll get that out of here. And unfortunately, they do still have 2 goats. No further back row. Okay, return's not super duper awful, I guess. Just going to summon out the Didymus Warrior Lady and take out one of these go tokens. And knowing now that it's RGT, I will set Knock as a bluff. It's not going to be doing anything in this matchup, and, you know, maybe it makes the opponent think before they do something here. This is totally fine. I'll banish. I have return here. I know, like, they could Dimension Fusion this back, but, like, that's fine, right? Another big koala. Yeah. Yeah. Do I want to set return here? I don't think so. I think I'm just passing. There's no reason to, like, run it into a heavy storm when I could use it later. Okay, Dimension Fusion's fine. Opponent takes 2,000. I get my DD Warrior Lady back. They do get to draw a card, but, you know, whatever, right? 5 cards over there. Brain Control the DD Warrior Lady. Okay, well. Noted. And Monster Gated off. Okay, well. I guess I got kind of screwed by getting my own DD Warrior Lady back, right? What are we hitting off of this Monster Gate? Jinzo? That's fine. I've got a Snatch still for that. My life total's still high. Unless there's another Monster Gate here. Yeah. I think I'm doing all right. Take a look at their graveyard. They do have Dark Light. Only 1 light. Probably going to be putting another light in there. Another Knock. Man, these draws have not been very good. Yeah, I mean, we don't really have any choice here. We're going to Snatch still the Jin Zone. Hope that works out. And you know what? I'm going to attack over the token. I didn't check to see if all the metas were gone. There are only 2 metas gone, so they could definitely have another one in there. So I'd rather just get rid of the token so they can't meta this Jinzo back. I just tear the Jinzo back. See if they have a Chaos Monster here. Would have to be Chaos Sorcerer. Oh, thank you very much. Draw 4 new cards here. Okay. All right, if we can fade this turn, might be in a pretty decent spot. Though the opponent is down to only 7 cards in deck. And I imagine... Okay, never mind. They have even fewer cards in deck now. All right, down to 4. There goes Trunade. Yeah, I was going to say, I imagine they have another one or a heavy here. So they get their Jinzo back, which means now I'm probably dead. They had a Reasoning down? All right, and they do have a Chaos Sorcerer. Okay, so we'll admit defeat. We lose game 1. We do have a little bit here in the side for them, though. We'll bring in a couple of King Tigers. I do like Smashing Ground. I actually like Book of Moon, especially if they're going to be this heavy on Metamorphosis. I don't know about Saku's. I don't really like them. Dust Tornado's not terrible when going first. I think we can cut my body. We can definitely cut Nox here. White Ninja's not doing much. I think I'm actually going to cut the White Ninja. Even though it is one of our ninjas, we've got enough of those for sure. And then I think I'll just trim return here. I don't need to trim return. Dust Tornado might be better than return, honestly. Going first, because like we can pick off a Scapegoat or something like that. Call of the Haunted also. Well, Call of the Haunted is like, it's fine with King Tiger if it dies right. I could do a Dust Tornado over a big Koala. I think I'm going to do that. All right. Let's run this. So this also helps against like Decree. Now this, requires us to draw the Dust Tornado like immediately to beat the Decree. But it is just another option in there, and that's why I like it going first specifically. Here, pretty easy play. We'll lead on King Tiger past the turn. I mean, our draws in this have certainly not been great. And Pot of Greed for the opponent is not helping with that. What else do you have over there? Are you gonna kill me? Please don't. Okay, we have a back row. And we have a set monster. Okay, so probably a Crane or a Facilier. Ooh. A little ninjutsu art. Okay. Really want to keep the DD Warrior Lady in hand. I guess, like, Strike Ninja's not really doing anything, so let's summon it out. If it dies, it dies. It's fine. We have a backup ninja to go with our ninjutsu art. I'm going to attack with Strike Ninja in case of, I don't know, like random Newdoria or something. Well, I guess Newdoria could still kill King Tiger. Random Yomi ship. There we go. All right, we get in for 1,700. I am going to set my ninjutsu art, and I really hope this works out. See if the opponent allows. We're kind of at the mercy of whatever they do, of course. Ring the King Tiger. Okay, that's unfortunate. Are we going to, like... Well, we can't summon out a Cyberstone. If we can summon Cyberstone, but can't use it. Being at 4,600, we're going to Prima the Facilier. That's bigger than Big Koala. Sure. Trunade. Man. Yeah. All right. Man, I was hoping I was going to win on the next turn. Like, I was hoping they would just attack over Strike Ninja. Then I smash and ground this, get an attack, a direct attack in, and then summon out Big Koala, but that's okay. We are not out of this by any means. MST. I think I'm going to throw that off here. The reason is, like, they can't scapegoat. It could be a Jar of Greed. But I kind of need my attack to go through here. And this could also be just like a Royal Decree or something. So, yeah, Book of Moon. Cool. Glad that's gone. Let's summon out the dude. Attack over Crane. Main 2 is Smashing Ground. Get rid of Facilier. All right. And now we reset our ninjutsu art and we Rage. If they summon Chaos Sorcerer and they try to banish, that's okay. Come on, man. I just want to summon Big Koala. Is that too much to ask about it? We're not out of this game by any means. They're looking at the extra deck. What are we doing here? We have like... Oh, okay. I see. Well, if they go for... Okay, they're just going for the attack. I was going to say, if they meta it into King Dragoon, we actually have an answer for that with DD Warrior Lady. I guess maybe they go for extra damage and then meta. But we're... Okay, they are going to meta here. That's fine with me. For Last Warrior? Okay. So we just set DD Warrior Lady. Ooh. And then we have a follow-up BLS? Okay. Set Didymus. Pass the turn. This will get rid of Last Warrior, unless this is a random knock that they decided to side in. Graceful Charity off the top, sure. Pretty good. They are only left with one card, though, so... We'll see how good the Charity is. They get rid of Monster Gate, okay. Yup. Get rid of that Last Warrior, please. And a back row. Heavy Storm. Solemn Judgment. I kind of want to wait, but I don't think I'm supposed to. Ring is gone. They could have Mirror Force. I'm just going to go for it. I think the likelihood of me dying, like, to call the Haunted or reasoning that I don't call correctly, something like that, I think it's just a little too high. So I'm going to go for the BLS play. And then I have Solemn as backup. If they flip, like, a Scapegoat here, cool, I guess. Call of the Haunted. Okay. For Facilier, I mean, okay. You still die to this. Damage them. No, they have Limiter? Oh, oh, that would have been exact damage too. I was at 2600. Worth the shot. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Um I respect that. That was awesome. Um so now I'm going second. Do I want the return? Is it better than Dust Tornado? It might be better than Dust Tornado going second. Um my body, like, I still don't think I'm supposed to play this card here. You know what? Ceasefire is good at like punishing Dimension Fusion, but it's just not good at all outside of that, right? I think I'll leave in one Dust Tornado. Maybe I get a little lucky with it. Somewhere in the game, and we'll run it like this. But that was a that was a wild end to game 2 there. Let's see if we can pick up this game 3 and see if we can actually get Ninjutsu Art to do its thing here. Okay. I mean, this is a totally fine hand, right? Upstart Goblin. Thank you for the 1000 opponent. Just a back row. Yeah, I think I'm summoning King Tiger into that in case it is a scapegoat. If it's another ring or something like that, fine. We'll deal with it. I like to, I like to not play like super scared against RGT. Sometimes you need to play a little conservatively and all of that, but they don't play a whole lot of interaction, and King Tiger is just so good if it sticks. So I think a lot of times you do just want to run it out. I'm going to Dust in response to this. Yeah, get the scapegoat gone. Cool. And yeah, instead of using the Solemn here, because I thought they may just wanting to be like resetting that. I thought about calling 7 there for a second because I'm like, what about limiter removal? But I'm just going to call the 8 again. Crane, I do not care about. I have a King Tiger that can run over it. Unfortunately, no dark or light for this BLS just yet. But I do have Tribe to clear stuff if I need to. Okay. Vortex coming down. King Tiger is no more. Do you have an answer to Scapegoat if this is another Scapegoat in the back here? Pot of Greed is excellent, as it always is. Let's go ahead and throw that down. Oh man. I don't want to summon out Tribe, I don't think, because I don't want him to like Snatch Steal or whatever. I also don't want to Exile Force here. I know getting a good clock going is important, but I think this is fine. And I'm just going to take the 16 here, I think. It's fine. Breaker, there we go. Okay. I will summon out Breaker and just attack. Just same reasoning as like being a little more aggressive with the King Tiger. I think this is fine. They do have Ring, so like they could have stopped that either way. I could Solemn here, but I don't think that's the play. We'll both take 1900. And then just pass the turn. And now I probably Mirror Force the Crane. Sure. I also have a Dark in the grave now. So if I draw into a light, I mean, I can just summon Tribe. Discard a light. Well, no, I can't. Then I can't keep the Tribe. Okay. Well, we'll see. Tiger? Okay. Pretty happy with the Tiger here. No Dark in the graveyard for the opponent. I'm going to summon Tiger, and this might be a card that I protect with Solemn Judgment if I get the chance. Yeah, still no light in the graveyard. Get in there. All right, opponent down to 27. We've got Solemn Judgment as a backup here. You know, RGT can do RGT things, but I feel pretty good about this right now. Note to self, do not summon Exiled Force to kill the face down monster here. I might summon Tribe. I really don't want to. But I do want to get the opponent dead. I could just set Exiled Force, actually. And then Duo. Yeah, I think I talked myself into it. Yeah, Facilier down. I will set Exiled Force. So now I have Exiled Force on the next turn if they set another monster. Plus summon Tribe, kill with Solemn Judgment. And I get to Duo to make it less likely that they're going to kill me here. All right. No, I'm feeling middle card today. Sork out of here. Love to see that. What else we discarding? Dimension Fusion. Okay. Go ahead. Don't kill me, please. All right. I'm going to let the Pot of Greed go. I'm going to solve. There are a lot of cards that just aren't going to do a whole lot in this case. So I'm going to save the Solemn Judgment for something that's like legit threatening. And honestly, I don't think I even Solemn like a Reasoning. Because I can just call 8 for DMOC. I don't care if they hit Crane. I don't care if they hit Jinzo. Blowback's annoying, but... Oh, Monster Reincarnation. Oh, there's the DMOC. Okay. Chaos Sorcerer. Do I care about that? So, if I Solemn it... This is tough. If I Solemn it... Hold on. If I Solemn it, they could have a Dimension Fusion. I'm just going to let this go. That's tough, though. Because this could definitely be Scapegoat, but I'm being really stingy with the Solemn here. And I think Dimension Fusion is the card that actually kills me here. Ooh, another Solemn. Well, now I guess I wish I'd Solemned. I do want to get a little aggressive here, so I am going to summon out Tribe. And we'll ask for a negate. I mean, they're probably not playing Solemn, but you never know, I guess, right? Okay. Let's kill all the spellcasters. Book of Moon. Okay. In that case, backup plan. Kill the Sork, please. Get in there with Tribe. Scapegoat is fine. And I will just go ahead. I'm going to ditch my BLS, just kill all the Scapegoats. All right, set Solemn Judgment. So behind double Solemn Judgment, I think, I think it's a guaranteed win, right? Dimension Fusion, no. No. Get that out of here. We are going to take this match. We did not get to do the ninjutsu art stuff. But we were really close. And honestly, like the opponent just continually taking it away from us was kind of funny. And then we got to see the cool damage step thing with like no actual limiter removal. This was a fun one, of course. But we are going to try in our second match to actually summon out that big koala with ninjutsu art of transformation. So let's go ahead and jump over there. All right, match number 2 here. Every time I see these sleeves my opponent has, I think of Bring Me the Horizon. Looks a little bit like their logo. Okay. I like this start. Let's summon out our Strike Ninja. Give the opponent the old U2. And I'm gonna set all of these. And Ninjutsu Art of Transformation is going to work. Hopefully they just like set a monster, set a back row. We get to knock. Pot of Greed was not part of that plan, opponent. But yeah, hopefully they just like set a monster, set a back row. We get to knock, and then get in like a huge attack. But they do start off on a heavy storm after that pot of greed, so we will pay the heavy tax. Nice little 4,000 life points to make sure that doesn't happen. Sasuke, you say? You think you're gonna attack over my strike ninja? Is this okay? Please don't have MST. My God, they have the MST? Okay. This card's just not working today. And we're left with like basically nothing. I guess we have an exiled force to take out the Sasuke, but would you like to attack directly, opponent? You don't have to. Oh, they're not. Okay, cool. Got another strike ninja. Okay. Okay, that's not the worst. It's not great. I only have one dark. I guess I'll summon out the exiled force. Go ahead and take out the Sasuke. And we just passed the turn. And we are in, I guess, another ninjutsu art waiting room, right? We'll see how it works out here. That is reinforcement of the army. What are we grabbing here? Probably Donzalug. That would be a little unfortunate. Mataza. Okay, well, I can attack over that. And we're going to summon Breaker. Okay. So, Rhoda to thin the deck. Longtime viewers of the channel know what I think about that. Breaker taking out Knock is great value for Knock. Take 1,600 here, no big deal. And White Ninja. Okay. That, unfortunately, does not attack over Breaker. So, I'm just going to summon out Strike Ninja. And try to get over Breaker. If they have a Saku, they have a Saku. It's fine. I guess I'll just die. All right. Breaker down. Fantastic. I will pass the turn. We know the Mataza in their hand can't attack over this, but it is a warrior. Ooh, Marauding Captain. Okay. Oh, big bang shot. Okay, that's not enough to kill me here. Do we have another equip spell? We do not. Okay. So we're just crashing with a Strike Ninja. That's fine. It goes to the graveyard. Big Bang Shot's effect doesn't banish it there. I will take 1,200. And a back row from the opponent. Okay. We did it. Let me read this again. Does it have to be face up? It sure does. Okay. All right. I'll summon White Ninja. I think I'm actually not going to attack because I really want this to work. And honestly, like attacking here and them just having like a random Saku would just kill me. So we'll do it this way. So like on the next turn, I can attack. Well, now I'm going to have to use ninjutsu art defensively, but that's still fine. All right. Tribute off the White Ninja. Can I get this time? Thank you. Thank you, opponent. We finally did it. Through all our trials and frustrations, Big Koala is here. I don't feel great. Ooh, I do like the Call of the Haunted. I was going to say, I don't feel great about our chances here. But with the Call of the Haunted, it's a lot better. Let's attack over Blade Knight. Oh, they don't have any removal for it? Okay. All right. Set Call of the Haunted. Pass the turn. And I have Exile Force. Graceful Charity, sure. We'll see what this Call of the Haunted does. I get rid of 2 dead trap Dushits. It's an excellent Graceful Charity. I don't have the darks in the graveyard to really make Strike Ninja incredible, but drawing Mataza could help with that. And Mataza can attack over Marauding Captain, so Mataza definitely not a 0 here. Let's send Koala at the face down. Blade Knight, okay. Mataza over Marauding Captain. Yeah. And attack directly. Are we going to steal this game? We'll pass the turn. I still think holding on to the Call of the Haunted here is good. Because I may need to revive a Koala or something. Oh, yes. Oh, MST. I don't think these are anything, though, right? Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll attack with Mataza first. Maybe one of them's a Call of the Haunted. Oh, that just gets in. Okay, big Koala. Get in there. All right. Here we go. Strike Ninja. Solemn. No. Okay. Okay. All right. I could have thrown off the MST, but I just didn't think that was... I wasn't going to pick that one. I had one already picked out. It was this one if I was going to MST. I don't know why it would be that one, but I will set it. Unfortunate we didn't get to actually win the game there, but, you know, drawing out the Solemn's still totally fine. And, you know, like, you could definitely make the case, you know, maybe I am just supposed to blind MST there. But MST can also, like, protect from a follow-up Snatch Steal. If one happens to come here, we'll see. We'll see. DD Warrior Lady. Okay, that's fine. And a concession. Let's go. We stole the hell out of that game. All right. We want Zambara. We want... Let's see. We probably want Book of Moon if they're going to be doing some sort of like equip shenanigans and stuff. Probably want the Sakus. Probably want Smashing Ground. Probably want Dust Tornado. We can cut Return. We can cut a big Koala. We can cut Mataza here. And White Ninja and our Nox. Could probably keep my body as a shield in. I imagine they're gonna be bringing in some removal here. How many more do I need to cut? 2? I really want the Smashing Ground and the Book of Moon. But I don't want to cut any other cards. So maybe I just don't bring these in. Bring in my other stuff. Let's not overside. Like, I want to keep in some koalas. I want to keep in all my ninja stuff. I want to keep in my ninjutsu art of transformations, because that's what we're here for. Now, clearly, you could cut some number of those to bring in the Smashing Ground and Book of Moon, but I'm feeling the meme today. We've only gotten to summon the big koala off of the transformation once. I want to do it again. And speaking of, both of them are here. Maybe not anymore. Duo's fine. We lose Exiled Force, and we're just going to lose Big Koala. No big deal. Left with 3 powerful cards in hand. Maybe we can pull out this game too. Late Night. We've got Mirror Force for that. And a Sasuke. Okay. I guess I Graceful Charity here. See if I can pick up like a Solemn or something. No, another big koala. No, I can't discard the big koala. Huh. I mean, I can, but then I can't use my ninjutsu art. So it's like discard both of these. That's probably the correct way to do it. But I could also just discard Strike Ninja. But then what else do I discard? You know what? We left these in for the meme. But the meme, it's just... There's no like real good way to do any discarding here other than discard those, so this is fine. I have Prima to get back the big koala, so not all is lost on the meme front. I'll attack over Blade Knight here. It gets through, okay. Wasn't really expecting that, but I'll set Mirror Force, I'll pass the turn. So we picked our plus back up from the duo. All right. Got a Mirror Force, got a Premature Burial for Big Koala. How much damage can we do next turn? Not quite enough to kill. 6,200? Okay. Opponent's having to think. What is this art of Call of the Haunted? Okay. They flipped that. I'm like, am I not in the GOAT format room? I've never seen that before. Okay. Yeah, you've got a 2000 Blade Knight, but oh, opponent. Oh, opponent. This is gonna hurt. Oh. Get him out of here. They had my body. If they had my body as a shield in hand, that would have been insane. Tribe's pretty good. You know what? They've got one card in hand. I kind of no. Let's just get in with the boys. They take 3,500. I can summon out Koala on the next turn. I imagine they've got a monster to set or something. I also have Exile Force. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, this is why we saved the big Koala. This art of BLS too. No. No. Absolutely not. I might lose this game. Wow. And it's because the Big Bang Shot actually doesn't banish. Please hit Premature Burial. I assume we're activating, right? Okay. Please. Please hit Premature Burial. No, wait, I can just Prima the Tribe. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's good. Everything's good. I got a little ahead of myself there. All right. Tribe, come on down. Okay. Ooh. Though we haven't won the game. And like, I'm sure they've got all kinds of monsters that can just attack over this, but I was in a commanding position. Yup, there it is. There's a Kaiku. Oh boy. I do have cards that deal with this. Can't draw BLS off the top. Am I? Wow. So stole game one. And breaker. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I was going to say, I stole game one. Opponent might be stealing game two here. But what a great ending to this game, no matter what happens. Incomplete top deck mode, just haymakers back and forth. And if they set a back row, I kind of have to break it. Okay, face down monster. Saku, that's not bad. Get in there. I guess I should have played around Morphing Jar. I'll set Saku. My opponent's immediately going to top deck Snatch Steal. I'm going to hate my life for that. But they didn't, and we won. All right. Let's give them the GGs. Oh, they've already left. Sorry. So for those of you who are wondering, because I do see this a lot on the ladder, if the monster is destroyed, say like by battle or lightning vortex, something like that, while equipped with Big Bang Shot, the monster is destroyed first, then Big Bang Shot is destroyed. So Big Bang Shot is no longer equipped. So Big Bang Shot then doesn't banish the monster, which is why the opponent was able to keep their Blade Knight in the graveyard so that they could summon this BLS and make this a game after like the world's greatest Mirror Force. But yeah, so that's how that works. Ninjutsu Art of Transformation didn't do anything this game, unfortunately. I drew the other stupid koala after I sided one out. That's gonna happen sometimes, but we got the koala out. We had to try pretty hard to make that happen. The opponents definitely were not making it easy for us, but hey, we got a 2-0 with the Ninjutsu Art of Transformation deck. That's so sick. But that's gonna be our video. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be back with the next one.